Hey guys, question for both of you. Obviously, with JT not out there today, you had Jake on the other wing on your line. How does it change things for you guys if he has to play there for a little bit here going forward?
Personally, I don't think it really changes much. I know we had a game together last year in Pittsburgh, and I thought we played well, except defensively we were wasn't our greatest game. So I think if Jake's playing with us, then we're gonna have to make sure we're responsible in our own zone, and then continue to have that work ethic and create chances for our team.
Next up is Ben Kuzma.
A couple of questions for Elias. Elias, what did the postseason do for you last summer, in the sense that you not only put up the points, but you battled through a lot of stuff, a lot of tough matchups? And the second part of the question, what does it mean to play for a coach who allows you to keep your creativity as long as you're defensively sound?
It was great last postseason to get a sense of what playoff hockey is, to battle harder and everything. And it's great to play under Travis. He let me play my game and do what I do best. And as long as I do good in the defensive zone, I can do my stuff in the offensive zone. So yeah, defense leads to offense.
Thank you.
Next up is Jay Janauer.
Can you stop?
Brock, first off, kudos on the toque that you're sporting today. Travis Green said he thought you looked quicker this training camp. You've always had a heavy shot. Is that something that you worked on this past offseason, both your skating and your shot?
Yeah, skating is something I'm always working on. I always feel I can get better at that. So, I put in the work ethic and try to come back a better skater than I was the year before. So I'm feeling good out there. My body feels good. Shot's still good. I think it's kind of when my body feels good, then you kind of notice how I feel out there. So it's been good so far. It's just maintaining that and keeping, staying ahead of anything that pops up.
And next up is Daniel Wagner.
Brock, Travis noted that he hasn't had too many questions about you during training camp. Do you kind of feel like maybe you're going under the radar, and you kind of like that aspect of it, where maybe you're not as expected, not as many expectations placed on you heading into the season?
I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah, every year I try to come in and work as hard as I can. And I think I've told you guys a lot that last year it was, it was a learning experience. It was a good year, but, there's some things that I learned, and I thought I did a really good job in the playoffs and really took my game to the next level. And I think it's kind of at that time where I need to round it all together, and I know I can be that goal scorer for this team. So, I'm ready and excited for this new season.
Sorry if that was unclear.
No worries.
He also talked about playing you and Elias and JT in a more of a matchup role this season, facing top lines. Do you look forward to that challenge of playing well defensively against top lines and outscoring them?
For sure. Anytime we can get that opportunity, I think there are times last year where we told coach that we want to go against the top lines, and, we feel we're one of the top lines in the league and we can play against any other line. So, I think whenever we get that matchup against another top line, we definitely take pride in it. And, it's exciting because we love getting put into positions where we can, succeed and help the team. And we both know that playing good defensively will help this team a lot.
Next up is Patrick Johnson.
Question for both you guys. Looking at the schedule, how many games there are, how little chance there is for rests. Is there anything in particular that you're anticipating that you might have to do different in terms of how you manage yourself, both in game, off the ice, to avoid injury?
First, I think I think our whole team does a pretty good job of taking care of our bodies. I know that PD and I do both as well. So I think, just making sure you have good preparation and a good routine before each practice and each game to make sure you're feeling good. And then obviously if, some little issue pops up, that you're on top of it right away and getting the help you need.
And with the last question, Chris Faber.
Hey guys, just got a couple of power play questions for you. We'll start with you, Brock. Have you played much of a net front presence in the past? Is that something you've done throughout your hockey career, or is this kind of new for you?
It's definitely something new. So, I'm trying to learn and, asking guys that have played there, I know Millsy's played there a lot. So, ask him some questions if I have any, but it's, kind of the last season was kind of my first time at it. And obviously this year is pretty new. So it's a learning experience, but it's exciting.
Absolutely. And for you, Elias, Niels Höglander is making the move over from the SHL to the NHL. It seems like with the extra ice in the SHL, there's a little bit less maybe one-timers. It's more like you get a chance to walk in on the power play. Do you think that that's a tough adjustment coming over from the SHL power play to an NHL power play?
Yeah, of course you get less space, etc. But I think just the game plays so much faster here. Even though the ice is smaller, you create a lot of space. If you move the puck fast, you get help from your teammates, and your teammates help you and try to create scoring chances. So yeah.